Debbie Pask here. Just wanted to talk about the deep emerging self. Well, that sounds like a very serious topic. What does that mean? This was birthed out of some sessions that I've done recently with people around talking about what happens when you're a younger person or growing up or even into your early adulthood, where there's a part of you, the really deep kind of authentic part of you gets buried. Because of life situations and circumstances, we sort of use what I call other reflections or other phases to be there out there in the world and operate and exist. And I think a lot of people feel that that sometimes is being fake, or they're not being authentic, or they're not being real because they're not really sharing their deep emerging deep essence or self. I disagree that that's fake. I think that people want to judge it as that because they feel like they're not showing their inner true self. But I think we all have different faces and reflections that emerge to help protect and support us over time. So rather than judging ourselves as being fake, or we're hiding from the world, or we're not showing ourselves, it's better to look at it in terms of, wow, that was how I survived, or that was how I was able to connect with the world at that time. At that time, I couldn't share my real views to those people because I didn't feel strong enough. So they're all parts of ourselves. We don't want to reject any of these faces that have come up and been in play, even if you feel like they're not really you. Ultimately they are, because you can't not be you. Everything that emerges from you is you. It's just a different reflection of you. So if you're feeling like you're being inauthentic or not real, it's beautiful to want to go to that deeper spot where you feel like you can be your full, exposed, radiant self. But do it without the judgment of, oh wow, I haven't been strong enough here, or I haven't spoken my mind enough here, or I haven't said what I really like, or I've gone along with the crowd. Maybe start to look at those faces as ones that have supported you and protected you as you've been able to grow this strong inner self to be at the point where it can emerge. So maybe it's been your best guardian for you to be able to emerge into that full self. And what is that full authentic self? I think that's a lifelong study. I think we're always emerging and changing. I think that getting to know who you are, what you stand for, and your identity is powerful. To me, if you can understand your purpose, or life purpose that belongs in there, that's even deeper. So enjoy exploring that and bringing that out, and allow it to come out as much as you need or want to be, I hate the word safe, but to be safe, or to be productive, or to be satisfying for you, without feeling like you need to judge yourself for not being at your full radiance. Maybe your full radiance is to come. Maybe it's okay that you're holding back and looking around until you feel like you can find the energy for that. And obviously that's a lifelong study. So yeah, my theory is don't judge any reflections or faces that you've been able to utilize to be safe in the world. But certainly the more you can drop those barriers, obviously the better to be you. Thanks.